Alright, gamers, welcome back. World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore Ironman Adventures, episode 192, episode 42 on our Dwarven Paladin. Let's jump back in, shall we? Little Sunday afternoon gaming sesh. Got the day off, so did some errands this morning. Probably gonna record a WoW session, maybe play some Swift Tour in a little bit. Work on some other games that I'm working on recordings for. But yeah, last time we left off, we were in Ashtranar. We came back to Ashenvale. Sir John, give him a buff real quick. Give her a buff real quick. And I think we said the order that we need to do things is head to Renee's Cleansing, then do Alun's Tier, and then obviously the Warriors and the Totemics, the Elemental Bracers. We'll do the follow-up on that quest. And then kind of just work our way back this way. Dal Bloodclaw's skull is in this cave. We need to do the Tower of Althalax. Talen's last quest, so... a little bit to do here, a little bit to do. We also need to head back into Stone Talon at some point. Do the Veil. Talk to Ziz, Gaxim, all that business. It's probably going to be better for me to stick on the road here. Interesting. Only 30. Those must get upgraded, right? Yeah, 45. 60. Gets all the way up to 60 resistance. I don't really know. Excuse me. Copper. I'm gonna ignore it. I don't really know the numerical values on resist and how beneficial each piece or point is, what makes it worth it, how much is it going to reduce by if I have 30 or 60 or whatever, right? I know there are some more serious WoW gamers that know that kind of stuff. Especially early phase 1 hey, Balefire. I know some early phase 1 WoW Classic Andes, some sweats, know a good bit about resistances and stuff when it comes to Onyxia, when it comes to Molten Core, when it comes to Saphirion, is that her name? Or Saf? Sapphiron. I know you need frost resistance for Saffron at the end of Naxxramas. I think a lot of the bosses in Molten Core require some fire resistance. Alright, there's an Alun's Tier. Branch Snapper is the rare up here. Alright, I don't think the rare's up. Just a quick glance around. Any treasure by chance? Probably not, yeah. Alright, well. Just gonna stun him and run. I messed that up. I should have moved. You can't move items when you're in combat. I need to learn that lesson. Thanks to Swatter. Oh, I'd love to buff those two, but they're running away from me. Just because more than likely they'd buff me back. Alright, let's head to Shaldrin. Very sleepy this afternoon. It's my second cup of coffee. I'm trying to wake up a little bit here. The bear gallbladder goes for 5 silver. Copper. 52 bars. I mean, I could get some more copper. But again, we are pretty much set on bronze to finish up the bronze era, I think. I think now we're like moving into iron territory when it comes to blacksmithing. The last thing I could make is a couple more of these silvered bronzed gauntlets. They don't sell for anything crazy, 10 silver each. I mean, it's not bad. They're the gloves I'm currently using, but other than that, I could make the shining silver breastplate, but I'm not farming more iridescent pearls, man. Fuck that. And like I guess bronze battle axes. I do have the leather. I could do that, but it is a lot of bronze for an axe. But they do sell for a quarter of a gold. Other than that, I mean, that's the last piece of bronze gear that I could make that would be worth investing materials in for a skill increase. So it's either the axes or the gauntlets. And technically, I think the axes are actually more valuable, right? Because 14 bronze for 25, call it 25 silver, or 8 bronze for 10 silver. So 8 and 8, 16, that would make 2 of these gloves worth 20 silver, and I'm spending a silver bar each to make them. So although it uses more bronze, I think these are actually better for me to craft. I think I'm going to spend some of the medium leather that I have and make a few of these next time we're back in town. Just say a stack of 20 makes 1 axe, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I probably have 5 axes here that I could make. And then, you know, obviously we have the leather, but what is it, 2 pieces of leather? Yeah, so. A blink dragon. Iron. Oh. That's huge. Please be a 4-piece. Alright, some heavy stone. 159 in our mining. It's a 2-piece. Shaldrin. Hello, how are you? Oh, Renee sent you. It must be serious indeed. What can I help you with? I wish your tidings were better. Renee is correct. I know about Dartol's creation and the treants in the area. At least I did once. They've become corrupted now, their nature twisted. If your goal is to find the next piece of the rod, then you'll have to find the key to open the chest it's in. The wooden key is on one of the treants northeast of here, near Fellwood. Once you have it, look for a small glade west of the road near the Fellwood border. The chest should be hidden around there. Alright, that's, yeah, up here. Let's go for the Totemic Warriors. Yeah, we'll go for an aggressive defense real quick. We'll head down to Mistral Lake, talk to Sentinel Valine Starstrike. Like I said before, there's also a alchemist down here that can sell potions. I'm gonna probably, well, I don't really need to buy any more potions at this point. I have a full stack of 5 lessers, a full stack of 5 regular healings. We got potions. Oh, we got potions. Oh, big stretch. Yeah, I mean, it's right there. I guess I wouldn't mind a few more bits of copper, because if I can make more bronze, then I could use the rest of that stack of medium leather and make some more axes. I think this is going to go green at 180, but it might even get me to 185. Another 2-piece. If I can get to 185 with these axes, that'd be nice. Just because you figure each one of them, I'm making 25 silver. It's a good bit of money to make. Now it says it cost 18 silver to make it in bronze bars alone, I guess. The flux is 5 silver. The bronze bars are 7. And then the medium leather goes for a silver. So 8 plus 5. It's really 13. Eat some goblin deviled clams and throw a new sharpening stone on. Then we're just going to town here. Who's the rare? Oak Paw? Excuse me? Hello? There we go. I think my Bagnon add-on is giving me problems here. Alright, use some of the scrolls that we have just to make bag space, and I'm going to be killing things for a little bit here, so I might as well. Corrupted intellect. It's a disease. It's a very short-lived disease. Ooh, short ash bow. 16 silver right there. Of course I would miss there. Quick little holy light, kill the totem. Get that attack off and then use a holy light there. Man, my entire UI is just messed up right now. It feels like can't do anything in combat. In case we need a singular Den Watcher, 2 Ursas, 6 more Totemics, and 9 more warriors. Well, here's our Den Watcher. I don't need the shamans at all. Don't need the Pathfinders, let's try and ignore them. I mean, everything gives experience, they're green at least, so that's, you know, good, but I have to kill so many already. I just kind of want to kill the ones that are going to give me credit, but... Totemics are kind of annoying because even if I deal, like, I dealt 100 damage to that totem there, I have to hit it twice in order to, like, kill it. It's kind of annoying. Any treasure around here? That's the rare. Oh. I was like, wasn't that the name of the rare right there? And yep, it was. Again, trying to move items in combat. Can't do that. Alright, let's clear out a path to Oakenpaw, or Oakpaw. Some tin back there too. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull them separately. Oh wow, nice. I got them pulled away. Did you respawn? I think this warrior respawned behind me. That hamstring, bro. Holy. Alright, quick holy light, heal up, quick little flash as well. Grab Oak Paw. Pull him back here a little bit, just in case. Oh, he's got Rejuvenation. He also puts multiple corruptions on me. Stamina, spirit, or agility, strength. Dervish Belt of the Wolf. 9 silver. Nothing crazy, but got some silk too. Pulled this Den Watcher, didn't mean to. That's the other Ursa I need right there, and then a couple more totemics, couple more warriors. Spend some of my mana here. I'm gonna have to fight my way over to that. Oh, it's the Protector. We've run into him on the Horde, and he's aggressive on the Horde, so it's cool to see him on the Alliance, and he's actually a Protector. Friend of the Night Elf. Yeah, give me a hand here, big guy. See, like I did 191 there, but it's still... I mean, it didn't take 2 swings. It goes down to 1 health, and then I guess it despawns, but it feels like it takes 2 swings. I'll say that. don't know if I'm going to be able to get that node without pulling these two. Nice, killed that shaman without any totems being spawned. I missed my judgment by a millisecond there. Ugh. I was not looking. Alright, that's our last totemic right there. Then there's another warrior. We need one more warrior after that, and then we're good. Let's see if I can get this tin without pulling anything. Nice. Everything's just a two-piece today. Alright, one more warrior after this guy. Oh, chest back here now. This must have just spawned back here. I missed my judgment again. I'm playing so badly today. That's perfect. That's the warrior I need. Oh, here it is. It's kind of blending in. I didn't see it there. Oh, ho, ho. A large blue sack. No way. That's crazy name. Yes. That's so sick. Another 10 slaughter. Which means we don't have to buy any of the 10 slaughters for our bags itself. We've actually gotten pretty lucky. I can't do it in combat, but I'll do that in just a second. It's going to mess up my inventory, but that's fine. That's why we always check the chests. Alright, swap that with that, and that puts everything in such a weird spot. Yeah, I knew it would, but that's fine. Just really quickly, we just do this, this, this. Pop those around. And good as new. Alright, we actually need to go back this way to get to Mistral Lake. I actually can see it in the distance. Perfect. Gives us a chance to empty out our bags too real quick. Okay. Halfway to 30. And 30 is our halfway mark to 60. Halfway to the halfway. Okay, sell all this junk. Go ahead and real quick make some wool band, and no, make some heavy wool bandages. They might give me some points, probably not. But even if not, I mean, I'm just gonna get the money out of making these bandages. But hey, 2 points right there, 3 points. Hold on. Any bit that saves me silk, I'm happy with. We already know both the recipes here. Ulthen is this guy's name. Alright, these go for 5.7 silver, and we did get 6 points out of it, so. Check what Shadurina has. That's the cookbook. We've already bought that before. The Alchemist Supplies guy is the guy that sells the potions. I'll see if he has anything new, but yeah. We have 5 in the bank, 5 in the bank. I think we're good. Alright. Velena Starstrike.
Have you seen the befouled water elementals in our lake, adventurer? It is a sorry sight, but I do not know where they are coming from. Your name has been mentioned in conversations past. Perhaps you could help me with this problem. The first thing we must learn is who is in control of these elementals.
Right.
Take this divining scroll. It can determine the creator of these elementals. But you will need something from them to use as a reagent to focus scroll's magic. Their bracers should do nicely. A few intact bracers from the creatures should be enough. The other bracers will be useless for our purposes, but they may be worth something to a merchant if you wish to sell them. Once you have the intact bracers attempt to use the scroll, return to me with the results, and we shall proceed from there.
Right. They do have like a 20% drop rate. Some sagefish. The rare is called Ekalam. We saw him on our rogue, I remember, but just be careful AoEing these guys. They are a little bit of a higher level, but still it's no problem for a paladin. Okay, they just put a debuff on me. It's a magical debuff, so I can't purify it, but just increase the damage that we take from their frost abilities. There's one. Oh. Oh, it's Tidris, okay. Thought that was Ekalam. Once we get done with this quest chain, I'll probably pause and fish up all these pools real quick, see if we get any junk boxes, but okay. I thought we had 3 so far. Alright, that's 3. One more and then I can infuse it with the scroll. The paper is blank save for a few runes. You'll need bracers from the elementals to use it. There's... Nope, that's Tidris again. Alright, there we go. That's 4. Wait, don't I need 4? How many do I need? Oh, 5. Why did I think it was 4? Very carefully watching the breath here. I'm about to say, because they do have a Frost Nova, yeah. Ooh, a hulking shield. This thing looks sick. And it is better than my shield. Well, I think we are switching to that for a little bit. That's a sick drop right there. And the Bastion of Stormwind, of course, is going to go into our bank. Dude, that shield looks so sick. Of course, he resisted. Take him to the surface in case he freezes us. Smack him up with the mace for a little bit. Yeah, there's quite a few pools at this lake, so like I said, once we're done with this quest chain, I'll pause and I'll fish all this up and see what we get. There we go, that's 5. This paper is covered in glowing runes. An evil force created these. He sits on Dreadmist Peak at ease. He laughs at thee and thy friend. His elementals have no end. Soon you must confront this mage, for only death will end his rage. Interesting.
My goods are of the highest quality. What brings you here? Be careful.
Since you must destroy the bracers to kill the elementals, it will probably be difficult to find the specific ones that contain the information the divining scroll needs. You can trade bracers with others in order to obtain the ones you need, or perhaps you have the divined paper already?
Well done, adventurer. This should give us the information we need to have the culprit discovered. How would you feel about taking out the mage who fills our pools with corrupt elementals? The corruption of Ashenvale and beyond makes my stomach turn on its own. To have a wizard actively attempting to destroy it further sickens me to no end. We shall make him pay.
Right.
There's only one undead mage in the Barrens capable of defiling this many water elementals. He's also the only one foolish enough to try. Cerulus Foulborn is probably sitting at the top of Dreadmist Peak laughing at me. Adventurer, you must go into enemy territory and destroy this miscreant. I have had enough of his idiocy, and we must show him what happens to those who annoy the sentinels. Destroy him and bring me his head. Be wary, though. The Horde may be watching for you.
So this is our one get-out-of-jail-free card in all of Hardcore on the Alliance. The Horde don't get a get-out-of-jail-free card, but the Alliance get one, and it's the Light of a Loon. In Hardcore, you can't bubble hearth. When you bubble, it turns off your hearth, I think, is what I was reading. That might not be true. I think we might have even bubble hearthed ourselves when we were in that cave. I can't remember if I bubbled in hearthed or if I waited until the mob ran away and then just started hearthing and I was fine, but everything I've read says you can't bubble hearth in Hardcore. But you can Light of a Loon and hearth, which is really cool. So this quest is sick for that reason. Okay, we're gonna hold here. I'm gonna fish up all these pools real quick and I'll resume when I'm done fishing, so I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright gamers, we fished up a couple pools here. We wound up getting 3 watertight trunks. Let's crack these bad boys open and see what we get. Hopefully some good goodies. Okay, literally 2 silver. Some medium leather. We're happy with that. I mean, not really. Like, heavy leather, that's what we really want right there, but... Sell the sagefish, I'm not going to cook it. Actually, how much does it go for raw? 3.25. How much does it go for cooked? It's not really worth my time, honestly. Right, next up, let's go grab this wooden key and the iron shaft. Pause. Then I'm probably going to head to the Tower of Alphalax. I'll probably hearth, head to the tower, do Dal Bloodclaw's skull, and maybe even get to Talon, but we are kind of getting up there on the time. We're only 35 minutes in, but by the time I do this, hearth, do this, and possibly that, we might be at our time, so... Dude, I'm so stoked that we got the hulking shield. It's a very unique model. There's only a handful of like this looking shield in the game, and we actually got one. This character has gotten extremely lucky, man. We got Gargoyle's Bite, not the weapon that I thought we were gonna get, but really cool that the Paladin could use it. I'd feel so bad if I had to sell this thing. If I just had to vendor it and I got no use out of it, oh, that would feel so bad, but... Let's check... Yeah, again, you don't make any shields in blacksmithing, which kind of sucks. I hope if they do Classic Plus, they increase the influence that crafting has, like blacksmithing, leatherworking, all that stuff. It makes it more appealing. I think we looked at mostly every piece. I think we're going to be making a full green iron set. Hopefully, a lot of these pieces aren't pieces that I have to like find, or recipes that I have to find. I think some of it is, like the green iron boots. There is no chest piece. There is no belt. There are wrists, but... I think this is going to be our next two-handed weapon, the massive iron axe. Hopefully this isn't a random drop recipe. I hope iron. I hope that the actual blacksmith teacher teaches me that. 160 on our mining. All right, just 3-piece. I'm not mad with that. These are the treants we need. Get a swing in? Hello? Dodge, dodge. Oh, I thought this was a helmet for a second. It's a cool looking belt though. The rain color cord of intellect. But we got the key to first kill. That's crazy. Okay. Now apparently the iron shaft is up here. Keep our eyes out for any more ore along the sides here and here. I know there's a good bit of ore in this section from when we were on our horde. But of course the horde camp is like somewhere around here or here. Kind of want to run along this ridge here to see if there's any more ore. The wooden key is on one of the tree ends. Once you have it, look for a small glade west of the road near Fellwood border. Which is this glade, yep. The chest should be hidden around there. There it is. The iron shaft. Kill one more of these guys and then we'll hearth. Actually, no, I need to go back to Sheldrin. Does it give me a chain? Oh yeah, it's quite a long chain. This is for Dartal's Rod, the item that turns you into a Furbolg. It's a pretty cool item. Did I not get the exploration here? Maybe this is like a part of Fellwood that I actually don't get to explore here. No, that's not true. I know there's a an area back here, yeah. Maybe I need to go there. Let's head there real quick. I'll tell you what, as I'm exploring, I'm going to pause just to save us a little bit of time. I'll resume when we get back to Sheldrin. If anything interesting happens, obviously I'll unpause, but I'm just kind of running back here for the exploration. And then, well, I'll tell you what, let's get the exploration together, because I have a feeling it should be right up here, yeah, near the Terror Wolves. The Pack Lord might even be up, but I'm gonna have to fight through a lot of level 29s to get to him. Tendon Rip. It's the only thing they have. They are tanky though. Give me 200 experience each. I think I have to go through the cave in order to get the place that we explore for this. Eat a goblin deviled clam. Pop on a sharpening stone. Oof, careful here. Yeah, these things are tanky, man. Shadow Weavers, Veil of Shadow. Healing effects reduced by 75%. Oof. Be careful with that. Just take on one at a time. I'm guessing that once we explore in here, we should get this little chunk explored, which will be nice. I need to explore over there. Down here, which is the Tower of Althalax, I'm assuming. We got most of this left side explored. Throw a heal on myself before I pull this guy, because he can put Veil of Shadows on me. Go ahead and stun it. I don't know if that's going to stop him, though. He might just cast it right after. Yeah, he might just cast it right after. 15-second curse, and I can't dispel curses. It's kind of interesting that paladins can't dispel curses. You feel like that'd be something that they could do, but maybe that's priests. The Howling Veil. Okay, yes, that did explore it. I'm going to poke in here real quick and just see if the rare is up. I'm going to assume he's going to be surrounded by a bunch of mobs, though. The Pack Lord. What does he drop? We could drop a helmet. It's like the main... or a necklace. Wow. We don't have a necklace or a helmet yet. I'd rather have the necklace, honestly. Target Pack Leader. Target Pack? Is that his name? Pack Lord. Maybe he's not up. Yeah, I don't think he's up. It's alright, I'll check for him again later tonight, I think, but he's definitely a rare that I wouldn't mind trying to hunt. Because if he drops the necklace, that's huge. If he drops the helmet, that's okay. We would use the helmet for a little bit until we got our iron helmet, but this necklace would be crazy. 5 extra stamina, 3 agility, that's dodge chance. The stamina obviously is health, but... Alright, let's go ahead and hearth. Get out of here. Actually, no, I'm supposed to go back to Renee, or Shaldrin. I forget. Hopefully these mobs out front haven't respawned. Okay, good, they haven't. This seems like it might be a nice little shortcut to Shaldrin. No, I'm gonna have to go around. Yeah, I can't get up that. That's unfortunate. Let me add target Terra Wolf Pack Leader. Pack Lord. God, why do I keep messing that up? We've killed Prince Ray's on our rogue before. He's definitely one that I wouldn't mind killing either. He's got a cool helmet that he could drop. Some nice shoulders, the banded pauldrons. I think those are just like random stat rolled. And for a paladin, every stat is good for the most part. Like, although we have these really nice shoulders that we got on that that exotic goods merchant. 5 stamina, 5 spirit is great for like a prot holy hybrid paladin. Who else is in the zone that we wouldn't mind taking on? Ursol Locke. I think we saw him on our rogue. I can't remember. Basically, you can't really rely on drops like that. Broken Tooth, Oak Paw we did kill. It was not a good drop from Oaken Paw, or Oak Paw. Acrylius. Ekalam wasn't up. You can drop a pattern for tailors the True Faith gloves. Those are actually really good for healing. This seems to be more of like a caster rare. Mugglefin we did kill. Mist Howler's got some garbage. Rorgish Jowl. What a name. Can I heal her? Whoops. No, I can only heal myself, then I have to help her. Don't let her die. I got you, girl. Alright. Dip around. Again, this is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more quests on this? God. Might be an Ashenvale for a little bit longer, guys. I think when I play later this afternoon, I'll probably work on the Tower of Althalax, Talon, and then of course, nice 10, finishing up this quest chain. But Elun's Tier has 2 more coming off of it. That'll be the end for Renee's quest right there. I need to get Dal Bloodclaw's skull. Another 3-piece. I think I still have to go around, like here. I might have time to head to the tower after doing all this, but realistically, we'd probably push it over quite a bit if I did that, so I might just wait till later. Let me do some research while I run and see. WoW Classic Green Iron set. So the boots, let's see. It upsets me so that the Treants have become corrupt. I wish I could do more to help them. I'm pleased to see you're back, Bale. The final piece of the rod was given to the druids of Dor Danil for safekeeping. I have no idea where they hid it. I'm sorry I can't help you more than that. All I can tell you is to follow the road that leads towards the Barrens. The druids took shelter to the east of that road, but they won't be of much help to you. They were killed recently, excuse me. It's something I don't like to think about. When you find the final piece, bring it to me and I will help you reconstruct the rod. Okay. Okay, so yeah, the boots are a pattern that drop, unfortunately. The green iron boots. They look insane. I know I can make the leggings. I know I can make the shoulders. What about the gauntlets? Are the gauntlets... gauntlets are also... feels bad. A pattern. Then, yeah, again, there's no chest piece. So damn, I'm really only going to be able to make the helmet and the leggings. All right, Renee.
You have done well, adventurer. Thank you.
You're welcome. Sell all this junk. Cora. I love that name. We get to help Pelturus and his daughter a little more. Bill, did you find Iris Lake? Do you have the tear?
Oh, you found it. I will place the tear in a stew and pray that it will cure her. Thank you, adventurer. Elun's tear...
Hang on. Pelturus crushes the tear into a bowl of stew. Eat this, my daughter. It will help you feel better. There you go. Relara stirs from her delirium. Oh. She's not sleeping anymore.
Elun's tear washed clear some of my daughter's sickness. Her nightmares are lessened, and I thank the goddess for her blessing. But fever still rages within her. Orendil told me of a frosted dust found among the ruins of Stardust. Perhaps it will abate Relara's fever. Gather some of the dust, then please return to me. The ruins of Stardust lie to the south, adventurer. May Elun speed your journey.
One thing that I love about this quest is it's a father that's just like never giving up on his daughter. We try everything in this zone, and all the way up until the very end, like nothing is working, right? And he's just like, nope, okay, next. I heard about this, I heard about that. We gotta try this. And I respect it, man. All right, how are we looking on time? Couple minutes here. Dwarf Priest. Nice.
Thanks a lot.
Give him a bow. Couple minutes to kill here.
Your body looks worn and your spirit...
Yeah. There's no books around. I can't really craft here. I guess I'll take this quest over here real quick. From Shindrel, see what she has to say. About a quarter of a level until we hit 30.
The druid Caneth Stillwind sent word to me. He would like a report of the happenings along our coast and in the forests surrounding Astronar. He fears there is a corruption moving through Ashenvale, and he may be right. Here, take my report to him. You will find him in the Shrine of Forest Song, in the Night Song Woods to the east.
Right. Shindrel's note. Can I read it? Oh, of course. All that stuff is going in the bank. For the last minute, we'll flip through some more of these future crafts that we can make. I think we're coming to a spearhead a bit with our blacksmithing. I did see a way that you could make this Phantom Blade as a solo self-found character. You basically have to start your playthrough as an alchemist, get 2 invisibility potions, and then drop it, and then switch to blacksmithing. Farm everything else yourself. Obviously, you can get the leather from fishing. You could farm the Breath of Winds from mobs. Mithril bars, you just, get those. True Stover bars, you also just get those. And then you'll find Aquamarine, obviously, as you go. But same goes for the Solid Grinding Stone. That's pretty easy to get. But the Phantom Blade is really, really sick because it sheaths on the back, which is unique in Classic. There's not very many weapons that do that. And it would be really cool to make 2 of these on a rogue and have them on your back, or even like a warrior and have them on your back. That'd be really sick. But yeah, a lot of this stuff we're not going to be able to make The Blazing Rapier. This might be a pattern that drops. Yeah, unfortunately, we're coming to like a spearhead with a lot of the weapons, at least. Some of the gear we'll still be able to make, but is it going to be worth it? I'm not sure. I think the Mithril Scale set is definitely a set that we could be interested in, or at least a couple pieces from it. The Stamina and the Spirit is nice tank stats, but I still want some strength, obviously, so I can deal some consistent damage, but there's no boots, no gloves, there's some pants, dodge chance and spirit, no stamina. Might not even use those, honestly. Stamina and spirit on the wrists. Yeah, I don't know. Starts to fall off here at the end unless you find those recipes, but alright guys, we're going to call this one here for now. I will be back on later tonight to get another session, maybe even later this afternoon, so I'll see you then. Thanks for hanging out, peace and love, and God bless gamers.